Now, this video is for W-2 drivers that are receiving per diem from their companies. This is not 1099 drivers that are claiming per diem at the end of the year for their taxes. This is for W-2 drivers that are working for companies now. So there's a lot that goes behind this, and I want you to understand something. A lot of companies will tell you that per diem is a tax break for you, that it helps you, it benefits you to be able to keep more of your check. But what they don't tell you is that it's a tool that companies use to rip off drivers. It lowers their own taxes and it shrinks your future. Today we're going to expose how per diem really works and why it might be the biggest paycheck manipulation scam in all of trucking. Per diem is supposed to be a reimbursement for meals and incidentals while you're on the road. The IRS allows a certain amount per day, and carriers can exclude that from taxable income. So here's a really visual, simple, animated breakdown that we did, where you got your base pay 60 cents per mile, your per diem is 15 cents per mile, that's the non-taxed, and then of course the taxable pay is the 45 cents. This means that your taxable income is lower, which sounds good until you realize what it is you're really losing. When your taxable income goes down, so does everything that's tied to it. Your Social Security contributions, your unemployment benefits, your retirement potentials, and even your future loan approvals. You think you're taking home more, but you're actually leaving money on the table in the long run. And this is especially if you're a W-2 driver. Per diem doesn't just benefit you. This is something that you need to understand. It also benefits them. Carriers use it to reduce payroll tax liabilities on their end. Because your taxable income is lower, they pay less for your Social Security match, your Medicare, your workman comp premiums, and unemployment taxes. Here's where it gets shady. Some companies bump your cent per mile, then split part of it off as per diem to make it look better. In the example, let's say you're making 65 cents per mile, but 20 cents of that is non-tax per diem. So your actual wage base is 45 cents per mile. So look, your benefits are based on this. It's legal, but it's misleading as hell, to be honest. We heard from drivers who went to file unemployment and got told you made $24,000 last year. Why? Because half their pay was classified as non-tax per diem. One driver said his Social Security report showed he made $16,000 less than he actually earned. That's money that should have been counted towards his retirement. Some companies let you choose per diem. That's being honest. Some of them don't even tell you about it. Some of them are shady and they force you into it, but they don't explain to you the impact that it has. If they're not breaking it down line by line to you, then you're being manipulated. If you're 1099, you can deduct meals yourself and do this at the end of the year and give your tax accountant how many days you've been on the road. You don't need a carrier doing this for you. If you're W-2, you need to demand a clear breakdown of your per diem percentage. If they won't give you one, that's a red flag. And if they say it's non-negotiable, then that's when it's time to quit. Okay, drivers, so per diem can be a tool or it can be a trap. If a company is using it to make their numbers look better while shrinking your future, that ain't a benefit. It's a scam. You work too hard to get played by the fine print. So, smash that like button, drop your per diem story in the comments below, and follow Big Rig Nation, where we just don't drive, we expose the truth.